I'll be blunt. Building your talent strategy primarily around one generation is a big mistake. Hello, I'm Phyllis Weiss Haserot, the cross-generational voice and president of Practice Development Council, here to explain why. Yeah, it may be fascinating, fun, and frustrating to talk about those millennials. As the new and radical, quote-unquote, kids on the block, the large Gen Y millennial cohort has captured the attention of the ever-growing contingent of media, both social and traditional. Much of the coverage is misleading. One of the aims of my work is to provide context and perspective to the generational mix we have today, and going forward, and emphasize the necessity for more cross-generational conversation and collaboration by making the business case for doing so. It's a mistake to go overboard, focusing on millennials, also known as Gen Ys, and ignoring the needs and contributions of the still vital boomers and Gen Xers, and beginning to learn about the Gen Zers, soon to fill the pipeline for future planning, is also very important. We already have evidence that they are different from the millennials in significant ways. So, laser focusing resources and work processes on what millennials want and need will leave you unprepared for other generations' different views and behaviors, and how to use them together to competitive advantage. Rather, firms need to take a cross-generational approach, a multi-generational initiative that proves that they have the flexibility to switch and shift with agility as warranted to new perspectives and approaches without causing intergenerational resentments and exits from the organization. Why? To avoid lurching from one direction to another and create an integrated, sustainable culture and business model. Once explained, the business case for cross-generational strategy and collaboration is clear and compelling. It's all about producing a continuous flow of revenue, avoiding loss of clients and turnover costs by maximizing the firm's ability to, first, attract and retain clients and business alliances of different generations, to attract and retain new talent of different generations, to minimize undesirable turnover and its considerable dollar and time costs. Also to transfer knowledge among the generations, so skills and relationships stay at the firm. To achieve effective succession planning for all critical roles, to sustain client relationships, and to avoid discrimination, litigation, and damage to reputation. The challenge, of course, is to get members of all those generations in an organization into the same room with open minds. Let them get to know and understand each other and commit to ongoing dialogue. A 5% increase in employee engagement will generate an increase of 3% in revenue growth in the following year, and more to follow, according to a recent Aon Hewitt study. Isn't that well worth the time and effort? Learn about Cross-Generational Conversation Day and GENgagement and how we help with succession planning and knowledge transfer at www.pdcouncil.com. Thanks for listening and watching.